This is between Summit and Unforgiven Gunman. Summit has a lead of 5-2. I'm not quite sure. This is interesting. Unforgiven Gunman is a strong team, so this is actually quite interesting.
Red wins the round.
We have Devious, Sea Dog, Brick, and Doc for Unforgiven Gunman, and we have Will, Medicated, Erok, and Lawful for Summit. And you can see that it's a 5-on-3 advantage to the Summit team. I'm kind of just coming in halfway through the match because there's been 4 matches played tonight, including one I was involved in. And it's been a busy night, so I'll try and bring you the rest of this game. I'm by myself calling these games out, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm on Devious at the moment. He's got a 4-on-1 situation. This is Corrosion. This is an extremely large map to play. It's got 2 levels. Well, 2.5 levels. Really 2 levels. There are little areas that you can hide in here. There's lots of hiding places. Currently on Erok, Summit is playing very well on this map, so I believe this was their map choice. It's not a map which we see often. I've only seen it once before. Warehouse has not been called yet, and Left Behind has not been called yet. So again, 2 maps on the map pool which have not been played. But I quite like this map. Eric's doing some fine work here. Let me get some accuracies up so you can check out the accuracies of each of the players. We have 3 of the Summit. 1 Summit is isolated. Let me go find Unforgiven Gunman. I'm on Doc. They have a 3-on-3 situation. Doc does take it out. I'm on Medicated, and Summit does come away with that to an 8-3. So some very good work here being done by Summit.
3, 2, 1.
And they have an early isolation. Doc does get isolated early, and he does get taken out. I'm on Sea Dog now. He's got a 2-on-3 situation. Oh, he does some nice LG work on Loafer. Most of that LG looked like it actually was spot on. We have a 2-on-1 situation. World is playing it. He's got a rail to give. No, he just gave it. And now he's in MG territory. Oh! He took a rocket from Brick. So we'll stick with Brick. Unforgiven Gunman close their way back in with another point. They have an 8-4 differential to make up. There are nades coming in there, and he does take a little bit of splash from some of the nades coming in. He's got a little bit of a ping issue there, some lag coming in his way. And this should go Brick's way, Unforgiven Gunman's way. We'll catch up with the last Summit guy. He's pretty healthy at this point in time, so it's possible he could hero it out on the 3-on-1 situation. See what flanking maneuvers Unforgiven takes. He does take out one. He couldn't take out the other. The Unforgiven Gunman put the pressure on fairly evenly along all 3 players. Currently on Doc. He's got a little bit of an isolation here, 1-on-1 going. His team members are a little bit far off the map to give him some assistance. Looks like he's got to try and finish it against Will. Will does come up with it. So we have the game point here. I'm not sure if this is the second game of the match and what the outcome of the first game was. Again, we are catching these games later on because there were a lot of games played in a very short period of time. Too many for the one streamer to handle. So we have Unforgiven Gunman basically staving off one game point. They have 3 more game points to try and win. And Summit is in a fairly comfortable lead at the moment. So watching Devious now, supporting his team with lots of rails, rockets and spammage nades. We see one of the... oh! So we are down to a 4-on-3 situation. The spammage coming in is having its effect. We are on a 3-on-3 or 3-on-2. So Devious is isolated from his teammate. And we'll see how he plays this. Oh, he does get whirl on that. He heard the footsteps. Here's the footsteps coming around the side. Both sides. He's going to get flanked very soon. They went off to a different area. So he's going to play the stairwell here. He does have a kill zone on either side of the stairwell that he's going to look at anyone coming in. I think it's a little bit difficult to actually play this area on a 1-on-2 situation. I'm getting dizzy watching him. Toss. This is a large map, so he could go in for the round draw, and that's I think what he's playing for. He's got a situation here where he's got 2-on-1, and they have game point coming up for the Summit team. So the wise move would be to play for the round draw. Now let's have a look at what xUx and his teammate are doing. They're trying to find him. This is an extremely large map to do this on with only 2 people, and you know, not to get caught too much with any of the damage that can come out of the hiding hole. There we have it. Devious has come out and he's engaged one, and he gets his second one. So a good clincher for him to save off that game point elimination.
2, 1, fight.
Stick with Devious. He had that rather nice play in the final last round. And he's working out with, he's got some isolation here. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Yes, he does. He gets a 1. He's going after the second one. Where's his teammate? His teammate left him. xDog was too late in coming over to help. They have a 1-on-1, otherwise it could have been wrapped up by now. Okay, let's take a look at Will. They both have 1 rail to give. Will is in a slightly less healthy position than xDog. xDog does come in, he avoids the puddle. It's always a noisy thing to go through the water. And we'll see if he plays. He's going to play for the round draw if he can, or he's going to go in for the easy kill if he sees the opportunity. Let's see Will, how he's going to play the map. Again, very cautious play by both players. One has to go on a hunt and destroy mission if they want to win this. I don't think Summit would want to do a round draw on this particular juncture of the game. So all the crevices, all the nooks and crannies he's going to be trying to explore on this map, and there are many. This is Corrosion and it's a very large map with lots of places that you can rail from and just surprise an opponent coming in. So a little bit of frustration from Will to try and find the lone Unforgiven Gunman. And I think we'll see the strategy played out a lot more when it comes down to this Unforgiven Gunman basically just playing for the round draw, just to prolong the map, not take too many chances, even though he does have the advantage on health. and Will does find him eventually. So xDog is basically vacating that area. Let's see how he plays us now. He's gone into stealth mode.
Round draw.
And there we have the round roll. So xDog wins another reprieve for his team.
Round
was well done.
begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
I'm on Will currently. He's got a little bit of isolation from his team. He's going to go back and join his team. Again, very quick to regroup. One of the keys to playing this map is you can extend, but be very quick to go back to your team. Not get too isolated. So we'll see how Devious is doing. They have the advantage of a two-man advantage over Summit. They should be able to pressure. So Devious is now looking for. We have a 2-on-2 situation. Oh, he's got to be careful now. Oh, he does get it to a 1-on-1 situation, but he doesn't have any more rails to give. Let's go see Will. Will has a rail to give. He has an advantage. He's going to try and finish it off here, and he does. We have a 10-7. So Will with the game clincher there. But very well played from Unforgiven Gunman to stave off elimination. And it took Summit actually quite a long time to get them down. So that was the first map apparently, because no one's left, and we are continuing. So Summit with a very good map choice and great pick. I think judging by the chatter, it was Summit's map choice, and it caught Unforgiven Gunman a little bit of a plus back there. I don't know if they so now we're gonna have a change. Fongs comes in for Doc. Let me just check that the stream is running and we're live. Yes, we are. Excellent. He's probably gonna go watch it.
Impressive.
So again, this is probably the match of the week in my opinion. It is going to be very closely contested. We could see a third game out of this. So it should be a fairly competitive type of CA game with a lot of firepower on both teams. So we'll see strategically if they can, which team can edge it out. This is the second map. It's Overkill. Okay, they're discussing. Oh, we have a tiebreaker. So they've taken one map apiece. Okay, so this is not the second map. This will be the third map, and it's usually most rounds 1 picks. And evidently I forgot to take off my clan tag and put the QLGL tag on, simply because I just came from that match. Okay, so it's not the tiebreaker. I thought maybe we're into tiebreaker situation. So this is Unforgiven. I think this is a position they don't find themselves in too often, having to actually drop a game and then come back and win the second game in order to stave off elimination. And looks like they'll be picking this map.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Okay, and we are going to Overkill for the second map. All action will be at the top and mid level on this map. So anyone who gets themselves on the lower level is going to find it tough to get back up top. Too much air time.
Impressive.
F3 where you're trying to learn the map. I like some of the comments being bandied about. Let me get the accuracies up. And I'll make a couple of changes to the weapon settings just to make them more amenable to the stream. So lots of LG work. We'll use a thin shaft. There's Brick with his patented rail.
Prepare your team.
He's more well known for his CTF flag carrying ability, but we're about to start. Again, we have Funks coming in for Doc
Round begins in
on the
3,
second map.
2,
We'll see if
1.
they do it as well as they did on the first map to take the first game off of Unforgiven Gunman. Eric gets taken out early. I'm on medicated now. Again, you can see the positions taken by Summit. We have a little bit of isolation by medicated on the one side, and by the green armor we have the 2 other Summit guys. We have a 3-on-2 situation, so Summit will be basically extending out from this position. Let's take a look at xDog and Unforgiven. Oh, very nice splash damage there. He had turn on that rocket. Comes in with a rail. Just zoom in, see what he's seeing. I know some of these players use a much tighter zoom. This is currently an FOV of 70. So he hears footsteps coming over. He's going to go check the back route. He's getting bounced around by the nades. Rockets backs up to the top. Some good rocket skills being shown by xDog. Nades coming down. No one's there. So again, mid-level and top level is the position Unforgiven Gunman is playing. We'll see Will has got the 1 access point, and Loafer and Medicated are by the green armor access point. So it's very difficult to push into the main room area where the top and mid levels are being played without taking too much of the damage from the splash coming in. So Brick has the top, and he's looking at the access points coming into that area. So a very strategic type of positioning here, and they do get Will coming off the top, and Brick is now isolated on a 2-on-1. He is doing some phenomenal LG work at the top, and look at this, he wraps them all up with that marvelous LG of his. Damn.
Round begins in 3.
Okay,
2,
we're gonna stick with Brick.
1. Fight.
Let's see if you can catch the rails here. He's got to be careful he doesn't take any of those nade spams. He's coming in. So Brick doing some fine work in engaging. Let's see if he's going to rocket jump up there. No, he does not. Prefers to go up the old-fashioned way. Again, he just catches that top, so there's no overbounce off of that pad. And he's looking at getting a rail into the green armor area. Maybe going to flank around the side. He's coming in through the... he does here. He has someone isolated there. Patient. He didn't engage even though he had a shot. Oops. He didn't hear the guy coming in behind him. So clearly Brick needs a better set of headsets, because I heard that. Currently watching xUx go after the clone, and he does. Very nicely done. 1-1. Again, very close played map. Very good strategies on both sides. Very patient play. Rocket jumps to the top to clear it. He's got someone who came in behind him. He didn't see it. He's probably playing with a very tight FOV that you don't see a lot of that. And the tight FOV is great for accuracy, but again, you can miss a lot of plays like that. So xUx is blindsided. xUx comes up to the top, does a whole heap of LG damage, and they come away with points. So Unforgiven Gunman takes the lead.
Round begins in
We'll stick with xUx.
3, 2, 1.
Is he going to go up? Is he going to go up? No, he prefers to stay down. They must have communicated that they did not have the top. Stuck with mid-level. Again, we can see Unforgiven Gunman has a 2-man advantage now. Let me go see how Summit is going to play this. Loafer on... Oh. I don't know if that rail was meant for Loafer or for the
Round begins
other Summit teammate.
2.
They have an isolation here. Let's see how they play it. So Sea-Dog had a little bit of a one-on-one. He elected to go back and get a little bit support from his team. He does get taken out. Medicated comes out from the bridge area. And he's looking for some splash tone damage. Oh, he does get Brick, who jumped up to try and avoid some of that LG. And all of a sudden we have Summit in command. Oh, he dropped down, so anytime you drop down, you leave your teammate actually at the mercy of the 2-on-1.
Round begins.
Unforgiven Government.
3,
Looks like
2,
they've got a commanding lead on this map, so we could see a third game coming out of this match. Summit did take the first game on Corrosion, which was a very unusual map pick because we haven't seen that very much this morning. 37% LG from xUx there. He's 68% monster rail. Wrapping up the last guy. Let's see. They do catch him in green armor room. And let's see who we haven't seen.
3, 2.
I think we've had a look at everyone. Take a look at Loafer. LGing from the top. You can see there's 2 beams going onto the one target. So again, lots of LG damage getting on. And Loafer comes up. Medicated is 120 ping, so yeah, it's, he's ping challenged at the moment. You can see the ping stability on him. 120 is huge.
Blue wins the round.
So you might see a substitution for Medicated if his ping doesn't improve.
Round begins in
And it's not. It's pretty much 118, 120. Sticking with Loafer on that. We'll see if Summit can claw their way back on this map. This is overkill. Second map. Summit did take the first map on Corrosion. So the pressure really is on Unforgiven to take this map.
Wins the round.
And they are doing just that. It's just a 4-point lead for Unforgiven.
2,
Watching
1.
Fonks come up to the top. And he's got some rails coming in from the top. Plasma going into one way, trying to get the isolation. Whoa, and he falls down! Okay, not good. And Erok gives him a smiley happy face. So we have a 3-on-1 situation. We'll see if Will can pull this off. It's hero time for Will. Unfortunately not.
Round begins.
Currently on Devious coming up to the top.
2.
We have 3 more points in this game. Wow. 3 more points for Unforgiven Gunman before they take the game. We'll see if Summit can do something about that. They're in tough. They have basically a 3-on-1 situation with Medicated stuck in the green armor room. He may be able to squeeze that one out. No, he's not able to. He does get taken out.
Round begins.
Give xDog some follow time.
2, 1. Fight.
That LG wasn't registering. I think it was slightly outside the range. Brick has a 1-on-1 situation. He's got Will on the other end. He has a rail to give. And he finished it off very nicely. So we have a game point for Unforgiven. So it looks like we are going into a 3rd game for this match. We don't see a lot of 3-game matches. But this is as good as it's got so far until we hit playoff time. So some fairly exciting play here going on. A lot of nice work by both teams. But Unforgiven Gunman comes away with it. So their map choice, and they do come away with it. So let me think now. Unforgiven Gunman will have the last pick because they've won the most rounds in both games. I believe that is the the ruling. And now they pick Asylum. Yes, Fonks has said they're going to Asylum for the last game of this match. So here we go. Last game. We'll see how fast they're ready up on this map. Everyone knows it. It's a well-played map for Clan Arena mod. I don't think anyone else plays it on any other mod. I'm not sure how it would play for TDM or Freestag. Certainly the Freestag community don't view it as a Freestag type of map. Get the accuracies up again. There you go. So we're watching people ready up. Only Lawford needs to be ready up, and we should get this 3rd match going in this match. They're a map apiece. I think Unforgiven Gunman has won the most rounds, so they do have the momentum going. Certainly winning the last map 10-2 on Overkill, after having lost the first map 10-7 on Corrosion to Summit. It was a pretty cool map choice that Summit gave them. I think it threw Unforgiven a little bit of a curveball.
3, 2,
so here we go. I'm currently on Will. Very nice rocket placement by Will. Oh, he couldn't finish it off though. But he did a whole lot of damage with those rockets. So So his teammates come away with the kills and the round win.
2, 1.
So very quickly we have Summit in the lead. Currently watching Lawfer putting nade spammage and rocket spammage. He does come away with an LG kill. Looking for the second one, but unfortunately gets taken out by xDog.
Wins the round.
We have a 1-1 situation. Watching xDog now, working at the top.
3, 2.
They have 3 Summit guys at the top, which they'll try and push off, and they manage to do that with that insane LG that they have. So you can see the tight beams. xDog's taken a railing position up. Okay, Crow's asking me to cast another game. There's lots of action tonight because this is the last night for week 5, so everyone's leaving at last minute to schedule these matches. Unfortunately, there are only a limited amount of casters.
2, 1. Fight.
And I'm sure Crow would appreciate anyone else able to cast with sufficient bandwidth to step up to the plate and give a hand. Again, we do this on a voluntary basis just to help out. Watching xDog rail from the top here. Oh my god. xDog does get taken out. We have a 2-on-2 situation here. Let me move to Devious.
3, 2, 1.
Unforgiven Gunman has, let's see, they're backing off at the top there. Not going directly confrontational, just staying on the periphery and doing damage off the edges. And now they're going in tough. Look at that, wrapped up in like 5 seconds.
Round begins in
Stick with Devious.
3, 2.
We have 3 Summit and 1 on the bridge. We'll see how they manage that. Devious is just putting down huge rocket damage. Another rocket. So to say that LG is powerful, well, doesn't seem to matter. 60% rocket damage for Devious.
Round begins in
Very high rocket
3,
accuracy.
2, 1. Fight.
So Unforgiven Gunman with the map advantage here, 2-point map advantage. Devious coming around the back. They look like they're going to be wrapping up some of the Summit guys. We still have a 3-on-3 situation. Now Summit has the man advantage. Moving to Brick. Let's see how he plays this. Brick gets taken out. Okay, let me find the last Unforgiven guy. It happens to be Fonts and he got taken out.
Round begins in 3, 2.
Eric's on the curving stairwell. Very nice play by Eric to take out 1-2 guys with his LG. Rick's fighting back, and he does take the point. Unforgiven Gunman. So I'm going to stick with Brick.
2, 1.
Comes through the portal. Gets a very nice direct rocket on Medicated. The second one more. No, a little bit of rail. I don't think he got a full registry on that rail.
Wins the round.
But he does on that last one. So Unforgiven Gunman looks like they have a fairly comfortable lead at the moment.
2, 1.
Again, we can see all of Summit at the top here. And they're getting pushed back into the jump up area. Brick missed the rocket jump there.
Wins the round.
But he didn't need to worry about it. His teammates handled that very well for him.
Round begins
moving off to Erok.
3, 2, 1.
They've seeded the top 2 Unforgiven Gunmen. They're taking the rail lanes down at the bottom of the map. So you can see Eric with his rail out. Let's switch it over to the crosshair. It'll probably be easier to see on the zoom.
Impressive.
And he's got to watch because Brick comes in with an LG, and it's not a good thing when someone comes in with an LG and you got your rail out. You be dead for sure.
Round begins in
So let's watch Medicated.
1. Fight.
LG battle with Brick. Brick switches to rockets. Delayed that rocket release.
Impressive.
Again, sign of a true professional. Not to shoot spammage rockets at you don't have your reticle lined up. Sea-Dog comes up to the top with some very nice rocket work. And all of a sudden we have match point for Unforgiven Gunman. So the map choices for Unforgiven Gunman has really paid out. They're able to take their maps they've selected fairly handily. And we have a 3-on-3, 3-on-2 now. So again, Unforgiven Gunman should come away with this point for the match. And there we have it.
Red wins.
So, very well played by the Summit crew to take Unforgiven Gunman to 3 games on this match. And that's it. So, I'm off to stream possibly another game in mid-stride.